So, Sister Renee, what is just war doctrine, and how does it apply to this authorization for force we've seen from Obama?
Just war doctrine has to do with, it's really a theory on how can you justly go into war. What's quite remarkable in the resolution that came out from Obama is they tick off one after another the gross actions on the part of ISIL, whether it's toward Muslims themselves, toward innocent non-Muslims, toward women, toward children, and then their ferocious intent to continue this sort of aggressive behavior internationally, and until, I suppose, they have created, a Muslim world, if not at least a Muslim caliphate. So there has to be a just cause, and the president is making that very clear. We have just reason. The atrocities by ISIL are sufficient, beyond sufficient, to justify going into war.
Given the amount of outrage that we have over here over the things we've seen from ISIS, how does just war doctrine put parameters or even restraints on the kinds of actions and the intent of actions that we take in trying to stop ISIS?
The just intentionality is also made very clear in Obama's declaration of yesterday or the day before, where he says this is an act of collective self-defense, stopping the aggression of ISIL in order to protect the people of the United States and now internationally, people throughout the world. But we do not set out to defend our country by saying we're going to kill ISIL. If we did that, if we describe the action in that manner, then that amounts to murder. But our purpose and our means and our end in this goal is to stop the aggression with whatever it takes to stop it. Lethal force to defend the citizens of the United States. That is a good intentionality.
What would you say Catholics around the world concerned with the situation be watching for and praying for as we're entering into maybe a new level of commitment as a nation?
I would say they need to read over this joint resolution that just came out from the president, and then the just war theory. There's some very good sites that discuss the just war theory, and determine for yourself whether you think the declaration has been just, and then we'll have to watch the actual enactment of the war. We'll have to be sure and keep tabs on all of that justice in war, jus in bello, all those criteria are observed. And then after the war, we have to look at how are we going to prevent this type of terroristic activity. Is there any way we can mitigate the vehemence and the utter barbaric violence behind this? Is there anything we can do reasonably to talk to terrorists so that this does not occur again and again and again?
Reporting for Currents, I'm Conrad Aderer.